Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with my very first, if I remember well, my very first import review, which is Bandai D Arts Rockman or Mega Man for all of us who grew up in the American continent. And yeah, it's one of my favorite characters of all time. At least when I was a kid, I really enjoyed playing these games. And let me stop the music. This is a character I grew up with, and I really loved playing the games. Actually, the first one I played was Mega Man 3. That's why I chose that music. And yeah, then I played Mega Man 4, then I played Mega Man 5, so it was quite in, let's say, this order, but those three are the main ones I played a lot of times. And then at some point I had an emulator on my computer and I played Mega Man 1, 2 and 6. And Mega Man 1, I mean, without the emulator, I don't know if I would have ever finished Mega Man 1 and 2, because they were really, well, quite hard, you know. Yeah, anyway, so there he is. This is an older figure. I mean, it's been around for maybe 10 years or something like that. I don't know if it has a date, but I just got it somewhere like around December or something like that, December 2020. Yeah, with all the Japanese writing, is that called kanji? I don't know. I don't find a date, but yeah, this one has been around for a while, I think. But I just got him recently, and I decided it was time. I mean, it was in a good condition, but at some point my box dropped when I was packing to move. And yeah, I bought it new supposedly, but I remembered like the tape. Here is a double tape, and one seems to be cut open. Yeah, so maybe it wasn't new and it was retaped, and they tried to sell me the lie. You know, I don't know. It's a bit sad if people, I mean, when people do that, and if they just wanted to trick me. In any case, is what we've got here. I don't know which side I should open. I'll open this. I'll get it open from this side because it's where the tape was re-taped. So that's it. Open. And in the back of the box we can see him shooting his blaster. We can see him running with Rush, and I don't remember the name of these little helmet guys. Sliding, dashing, or I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, which are all included. It's a bit sad that we don't have an effect for the Mega Buster, but maybe I can use one of the Street Fighter, the effects of the Hadouken, if I say that right, of one of the Street Fighter figure arts, which come with I have the Sakura one, and I might use her Hadouken thing because it looks like a Mega Buster. So he comes with these instructions, all in Japanese, of course, which tell you how to do things if you're not able enough to just imagine yourself how these things are put together, or you know. Well, it's good to take a look at the face plates and how it works, because almost every figure has a different, I mean, the pegs vary from figure to figure. So I'm glad I'm finally opening this guy. There he is. Again, is this retaped? No, the tape looks, how to say, like, if this was taped before, they did a good work of retaping it, but maybe it is actually new. Maybe. Let's see. that's just about to end. You know what? I don't want to force things here. Oh. That was a bit risky. Never. Oh god, it has more tape than. Okay. All around. You know. I'm doing a little mistake there. Was what I was gonna say, like, never use a sharp blade against your body. That's one of the rules of life. Anyway, so there we have a little accident. Yeah, hopefully nothing did get scuffs. I mean, scratch, you know. This is the front. Well, let's leave it like that for a moment because that might come handy. Let's just take them out of the tray because otherwise everything will fall over the place. So the tray, it had 4 tapes on it, so it was secured from all directions. There we have Rush, Mega Man, and Mr. Little Helmet Guy. I don't remember if these guys have a particular name, you know. I just can't remember. How was this? Yeah, like this. Come on, man. There it is. Let's bring the camera down there because these guys ain't that tall. And let's see, first of all, what accessories he comes with. First of all, we have like 4 different hands. We have these open hands, just like to, you know, like with some expression to them. We have a fist for the left arm. Well, in this case, the right, from this perspective, the right arm, you know. I mean, here you have, for that fist to be, I mean, for you to be able to use that fist, you have to take the cannon. Oh, sorry, let's focus on the actual accessory. You have to remove the arm, and this is the one to use with this couple of the fist and the hand, and you know. I guess this is an adapter to use with the fire blast effect, which is really nice. All 3 together, I mean, all 3 little energy blasts come together. And you can put it apart. I don't know for what purpose. There it is. Everything falling apart. I mean, this thing is translucent. It looks nice, but I just don't know why. I mean, if it's for a reason that you can take everything apart, if you can, I don't see things. I mean, yeah, I'll leave it like that. I won't do a further. I mean, I just don't want to break it, you know. He comes with 3 face plates. This one like angry or fighting. This one is kind of shouting. And this is a neutral one, the one he comes with in the packaging. I think I will replace it for a more expressive one because it's very plain. Which one will it be? I think I'll use this for now. I don't know. In any case, I mean, he comes of course with his arm cannon, or cannon arm, you know what I mean. It has a little translucent red, I don't know, like, I don't know what to call it, like a, I don't know, 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 like plastic there to, you know, yeah, it gives it a nice touch, you know. I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I mean. Actually, what is that for? He has two arms like the same, I guess. I don't know what's the so you can choose which side you want to have the cannon on, so he could have him two cannon hands. Well, that's nice. I never saw that coming. So he comes with little Mr. Helmet guy. Again, I don't remember the name of these guys, if they have a particular name, but they are so iconic. The helmet is removable and it seems to be made of a translucent plastic, you know. It's just all painted in this glossy yellow with a very nice black stripe and the green cross. He has his huge eyes. It's just like a, you know, bowling ball here. And yeah, the paint is, it's a bit messy here, but it's a nice accessory to have this little guy. He's just in that position. He practically does nothing. And now I know, of course it's removable because these guys tend to appear like that. And when you get close, they pop and do their little shoot. Yeah, they attack, you know. Because even if this guy looks very defenseless or whatever you want to call it, he's one of the bad guys. So bad. Now then we have Rush, and yeah, he's I mean, he looks very nice. He looks exactly as he should, let's say, like he would look like in all the illustrations and all of that. The head seems to be in a ball peg. Moves nicely. The red is glossy. He has these translucent bits on the, let's call it, shoulders, the joints, I mean, for the legs. He has this thing going into the body, yeah, and they are translucent plastic with metallic, I think it's translucent yellow with metallic silver on the bottom, you know, or something like that, but it looks very nice. Sadly, mine has a little paint mistake here, or little scratch, or just it was just like that from the factory, you know. The legs, the joint here moves a little bit to the sides, or at least I think every paw will vary a bit, but yeah, they have a little side twist. Each paw is like on a ball. No, it's no ball. I mean, yeah, it has, I would just no, it has some, it's like a ball peg thing. Let me see if I can get more visuals, but yeah, let's say it's a ball peg, something like that. So you can move them kind of all around. But going up to the body, you have just a hinge, you know. Okay, this one is very stiff. I might have to heat it. Well, done. Oh, and the tail is on a ball, you know, ball joint here going to the rear part of his body. And the body seems to be just a solid piece of plastic. I'll have to heat it. I don't want to force it, but the plastic is, I think, because of the paint, it's a bit like stiff. Yeah, I'll do that with the heat gun later. But yeah, you can have him in walking or running poses, whatever you want, you know. For now, I'll just make him stand there, very neutral. And then we go to the main character, the main reason of this review, which is Mega Man himself, I mean Rockman. Well, he seems to be, I mean, the head is on a, well, first of all, the helmet is glossy, and the arms and the rest of the dark blue parts are in a more satin finish or matte. I don't know what's the right word for it. Is not. It doesn't reflect the light. You know, this one is glossy. Then he has this again, this like translucent, nice translucent red thing for the ears. Same on the tip of the cannon. And yeah, on the bottom of his boots, which add a nice detail. Even if you will not always be looking at this, it's nice that it's there with these little lines there, like if he had some propulsors or something. Let's see what else. Well, let's go through articulation. The head, it can go back only that much, to the front that much, to the sides he has just a little bit of tilt. I mean, it seems to be, I mean, the neck goes inside the head and it's maybe on a ball hinge or just a ball joint or something. I won't pop the head, you know. It's a bit of an expensive figure to just crack it around, you know. Then we have the typical Bandai shoulder joint, you know, this ball hinge thing that goes into the body. There he has his, let's say, shoulder swivel or kind of bicep swivel is up there in the shoulder. And yeah, we have a swivel for the elbow. I mean, both this one going 360 and the vertical one for the lower arm, let's say. And it looks, I mean, it's so nicely made, it looks like seamless, you know. When you do this, you have no hinge showing up. In the inside, yes, but it's very, I think the execution is very nice. Now the diaphragm, I'm still figuring that out. It feels a bit like something that doesn't want to give in, so I won't force it. I will have to, you know, it has like something is not cooperating. Anyway, the other arm is the same. You have the ball hinge and this bicep hinge on the shoulder thing. Then we have the elbow again, 360 and hinge with a little less than 90. Yes, a little. It's not 90, but it's. I mean, it's because of the sculpt, of course, because he's very, you know, very stylized, and he has this like bulky, round. I mean, oval extremities. Yeah. Then we have the fists, which, if I remember, it's in a ball joint, you know, so it has quite some play. But of course, it's very bulky, so it's also kind of limited because of the sculpt. Now we have the waist. He has some turn to the sides. That's nice, but it doesn't go much to the front or to the back. Just that little bit. Again, I will heat it and maybe I get a bit more of range. Now the legs, they spread only that much because of the sculpt. Oh, they drop down. It's a bit of a thin. The pegs are a bit thin. I mean, I don't want to. That's a bit scary. But yeah, drop down legs, well, hips or whatever it's called. So you get a bit more of range. If they're not dropped down, they just go that much. And if you drop down, can you do for both sides at the same time? Or it has, yeah, it has some more range. So it's a bit over 90 degrees split there. Then we have the knee goes, let's say, 90 degrees. Does it have a hinge here? Seems to not have a hinge there. I'll have to hit it because it feels a bit like I could break it and I don't want to. You know, and the feet, they are kind of in a ball peg there, but they're very they're huge, so you can't really. Yes, now I. So you have a bit of rocker for Rockman. Goes back that much and to the front that much. I mean, it has a bit of play, so you can turn it around and stuff. I will hit it to see how much. I'm sure we have a joint here and also here, but I don't. I mean, you know, like hinge movement, but it feels stiff, and I don't want to damage the figure. So then let's do the. Well, to change the faces, you just have to pull out this. How do I pull it out? Well, that will be also a thing to do here on camera. I think it's starting to. Somehow you have to push the helmet apart from the. Oh God. Well, that will be a thing as well. So I won't be able to show you, but yeah, it's. You have to remove the front part of the helmet, change the faceplate, and that's it. Now for this other part, here we have a little tab. It falls all over the place, of course. Then you have to change it for the extra part, which has just a hole, and then you peg this thing in. Like so. Great. Like that. Well, it's a bit loose, you know. That's not good. Why is this happening? People. Come on, Rockman, why are you so loose? It seems to be quite loose on my copy, at least. That's a bad sign. Now we're getting into trouble here. Well, definitely my adapter here is very loose, and it seems it has an excess of plastic here on the sculpt. I don't know if you can see it, but down it has a bit of plastic excess. So I cannot do this on camera. I didn't see that coming. Some quality issues. It's not good, I must say, and I have to fix that off camera. And yeah, maybe I'll post it below or somehow. I need to see how to do that. In any case, here's the figure, here's the other guys, or his companions. Let's take them out of the picture and do some size comparisons. So there you have Mega Man himself, or Rockman, sorry. Let's take some other, let's check with yeah, of course, we have Proto Man here. We have Tank Man here. We have Serengeti Man here. We have Florida Man here, or Alligator Man, and we have Hawkman. Of course, I'm kidding. This is just a bunch of Transformers, which I didn't review because I got them before I started my channel. I mean, Hawk Girl in any case, but I was just that was just some sort of joke. If you understood, you know why everyone is something man. Let's take Serengeti Man out of the picture and Proto Man out of the picture as well, and Alligator / Florida Man out of the picture. So, of course, I also have here my little friend I'm gonna smash your face, man. That makes for a nice rival for Mega Man. King Man, you know. So then we have Iron Man to compare with some Marvel Legends. We have Clone Commander Gree to compare with some, let's say, standard trooper sized Black Series figure, because I mean, as you can see, Marvel Legends is, I mean, the Iron Man is quite taller than Gree. We also have, oh, I forgot another. Here we have Roll. No, I'm just kidding. It's Elita 1, but yeah, she makes for a nice contrast. Then we have a couple more figure arts. A little grail of mine. Well, Mega Man himself is a grail. Android 18 and Ranma, because yeah, they were both kind of teenage crushes of mine. Don't tell anybody. So that's it. I mean, that's a Mega Man figure. I really like how he looks. I mean, he's just, yeah, Mega Man as he should look. Of course, there's also very nice Mega Man X, whatever, a lot of Mega Man X, X1 to 6, or I don't know, figures also from the arts, but I wanted to have this is the Mega Man I grew up with. Even if I like Mega Man X, this is I enjoyed the 8-bit games, and this is the one I had to have. Maybe at some point I'll get one of those very super, like, full of armor, and you know, this Mega Man X, the last version we had, like with all the extra armor that turns into like a cycle or something like that. I don't remember. I think it's Mega Man X6. But yeah, definitely a figure to get if you want. I think he's a bit expensive on the aftermarket, but yeah, it's a shame that I couldn't show you the different phases and the blast effect in action, but I will get that fixed, and I might make a little follow-up video, because this is already half an hour. Anyway, hope you are doing great. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, all of that. Serengeti Man again, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.